Hey guys, very good day, good evening, good night, wherever you guys are in the world. Um, Finally took out my Yamaha Xmax for a summer ride. I've been wanting to do a ride for a long time. I did one earlier in the spring. It was still cold up in the Pacific Northwest, and I ended up, without realizing it, I had touched the front of the lens of my action camera, and that ended up fogging. And it was actually a great day, and I thought I had some great footage, but uh, at the end, the footage was all lost. So I wanted to actually come back to the lake that's close to my the place where I stay and do a relaxed ride around the lake and have a simple conversation around the state of the market right now with respect to automobiles. I know this is a motorcycle channel, but my assumption is everybody owns a separate car, SUV, what have you. And eventually, we're all in the market to go buy something new. With the market the way it is right now, I've been looking to see if going into the electric vehicle side is actually a good thing. I do end up doing some trips with the family, longer trips, and most of my friends who have EVs always tell me about range anxiety wherever they go, especially if they go camping or to remote locations. That's one more thing that you got to plan for in your trip before you take the trip. So that's been holding me back as I've been looking at the cars. From a market perspective, currently in the market, there is no shortage of good EVs. I think there is a glut of EVs being made, and a lot of them are got good range, at least 200 miles minimum, to get you out to wherever you want to go. But for those occasional or twice a year where long distance rides, you really have to plan ahead and think about it, apart from all the stuff that you already have to be planning for. So that's something that I'm thinking through to see what to do. And this gentleman is actually slowing down. So let's try to follow him into the lake and see how long we need to keep behind him. Anyways, coming back into the conversation, of course, Tesla, it's the number one brand of electric vehicles right now, followed closely by everybody else. Right now, I'm in the market for an SUV and looking at all the review channels. It's just funny, most of the review channels that I look at, they just have rosy thing to say about all vehicles. So at the end of the day, I'm like questioning their value add. If every vehicle at the end of your review is a great vehicle, then what are you actually standing for from your opinion perspective? Some of the review channels are really good. There's one gentleman, Driven Car Reviews, I think Tom Wallach is his name. He was actually, I think he's one of the guys that I look forward to when he posts new videos to go look at car reviews. His channel is awesome. But anyways, the fact is right now the prices, they're just out of control. From a car perspective, even if you factored, yes, the fact of he's actually going to make a turn. Great. I did want to go that way, but I'm probably going to go straight forward. We'll maybe do a part 2 of the video where I take you guys around the other side of the lake. That has better views, but I'll try to see where I can stop in this section of the road. This is a pretty cool road, has nice twisty sections. Not crazy, but it's a nice section, like here. Going back to the topic of the electric vehicles, most of the reviews I've seen, they seem to portray EVs as amazing. They're the best. I think it works very well for someone who's local most of the time and doesn't do a lot of outdoor camping, going out with the family, etc. activities. I do that at least thrice a year. So maybe I do fall into that bucket of people who need an EV for all your local travel to work, groceries, etc. And then pick up either a rental or a gas car for your longer road trip. I'm not sure. I think it'll be good to hear what you guys think, your thoughts. If you own EVs, shout out and put your thoughts into the comments below. It'll be good to understand what everybody's going through. If you own one, what are the things that you watch out for? What are the things that you do when you go on a long trip? And then if you don't own one and you're in the market for one, what are you actually looking for in an EV? From moving from a gas car perspective, and what kind of mind change are you doing? For me, I do understand it's great for the environment, and all my rides, I'm very happy with the fuel mileage that the Xmax provides. It's amazing. It's like sometimes right now it's showing me close to, let's see, I'm doing 55, 60, it's showing me close to 100 miles to the gallon. Gosh, 285. That's insane. So anyways, it's giving me very nice mileage if I do decent speeds. But with EVs, you're definitely taking a step in from respect to the environmental pollution. And yes, your vehicle over time, you will be saving a lot in terms of your gas emissions. There's still a lot of conflict around, hey, how clean are they to produce compared to gas cars? I've seen both rhetorics being covered from hey, gas cars cost less and they're more environmentally. Let me quickly make a turn here and see if we can stop at that viewpoint that we just passed by. Views are pretty nice here. There's another viewpoint on the other side which is amazing, but yeah, we'll stop quite here and then I might do some pictures. In the meantime, let's just keep talking. From a EV choices perspective, I don't think the market has a lot. The market has a lot, and I'm thinking either going a direct EV route or maybe a plug-in hybrid. A lot of my friends swear by the Toyota RAV4 Prime. They say it's the best of both worlds. Great mileage for inside the city driving. They rarely have to gas up, and then when they have a longer trip, they use the gas, but then the hybrid engine gives astounding mileage. That's what they've told me. And my current gas guzzler SUV is probably 10 years old, and I'm looking for an option, and I think that's a leader, followed closely by, of course, everybody's baby Tesla Y, which is an EV, but most of the people are swearing by Tesla Y as the model to get. I'm not fully sold on the minimalist idea of Tesla. I like a more traditional looking interior, and I prefer the option of not having to worry about range. So the RAV4 Prime seems to be a prime candidate, no pun intended. But anyways, I think we are about to go take the other road back and loop around. I will get back to you guys in the next video and we can chat more. Thanks for watching. Take care, guys.